The next day. Does it always say that there? The music's definitely different. Alright. Open only in the event of inheritance. I also need to... This will probably be relevant, but we can't really... We kind of need a magnifying glass to check it, probably. Dear Baron, welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but it still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by that same title. But life is a journey of growth. Growing up, growing older, growing wiser. In our case, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or boastful, or any measure of other things, but always clever. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation, I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. And as I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I never really had any goals or objectives to strive toward. I never had any dreams to realize. I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a Room 46 to reach. And now that you have reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand and showered with accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there? Or will you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? Avin Nevare. Some in some other language I don't know. Herbert S. Sinclair. Dude, that's pretty cool. And the music? Let me know if volume's okay and everything. I don't know if things have changed since the last time. It just feels louder on my end, but it might just be my things. Yes, cinema. Dude, wait. The inherited trophy for each room 46. Trophies room will be permanently added to the trophy room. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I don't know if I've ever been to the trophy room. Have I been to the trophy room? Alright, it's R to check. Because I feel like I haven't. Been to the other fancy one, the what was the other fancy one called? Oh, that was a shop. That was a shop. Shops. The showroom. That's what I was thinking of. But I don't think we've seen the trophy room yet. Okay. So I don't know what we're doing now. Because that was like our primary goal. Obviously there's things I have that I'm working on, like this above me, which probably should be a little bit more zoomed in. Let me fix that. Okay, what are we trying to do? What are we trying to do? Like, we've accomplished the main goal. I mean, we want to explore more rooms. We want to open more of the safes. That's one of the biggest things. We want to open more of the safes, right? That is... Shan already banning his own messages. Very nice. Or not banning, but, you know, deleting. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, this is new. Oh, whoa. Okay. The trophies of Mount Holly. I guess maybe this is what we go for. Full house trophy. Draft a room of each open slots. In each of us. Okay. That sounds difficult. Complete the Mount Holly directory. Solve 40 dartboard puzzles. Win 40 parlor games. Simple enough. Create all 8 workshop contraptions. Create all 8 workshop contraptions. There's 8 of them. Okay. Win the drafting strategy sweepstakes. Huh. Whatever that is. Okay. Unlock all 8 realm sigils. Solve the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. Puzzle in room 8. Okay. Interesting. Reach room 46 in dare mode and curse mode in one day? in under an hour in one day. So I guess that means like we start over from the beginning and then we get this. Under an hour is crazy. Buy out the entire showroom. Ace the classroom final exam. And complete the trophy case. So this is just achievements. Okay. Can I put a message after typing them? Well, looks like you got it. Looks like you got it. Since you said that, I assume. Okay. Well, that's kind of some things to go for. Yeah, obviously we want to discover more stuff. What are some of the open ends that I know about? Let me pull this back up real quick. What are we working with? What are we working with? We know we've got we want to check out more books is one thing. It's like a bunch of side objectives now. I don't know if there's reasons to go to room 46 again. There probably is. We want to open this door, so we need to figure out how the heck to open this door undergrounds, which is connected to the boiler room somehow. We have this thing, which, you know, that connects to the boiler. High pressure condenser, remote power box. Streamline to HPC. What's HPC? Are there any rooms that we have that HPC would make sense? HPC. Not really, no. I want to check out this at some point. I mean, yeah. We just want to explore more rooms too. Anytime we see a new room, that's extremely high priority. Then back, look up all the solutions, send them here. Okay, all right. Let's. You careful that warning. That is not W Jarek. That is not a W Jarek. Toothpaste. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah. So finding new rooms. All the safes are things that are definitely important. So we want to open that door. Want to check out the safes. The people, I don't think the people do want that. I don't think that's true. I really don't. We need to figure out what's going on with the chess set. But it would be very sad if we did that while Amaranth wasn't here. So let's maybe don't focus on that as much. Like, can you imagine Amaranth has been like more so the one solving that than me, and then Amaranth's just not there. Okay, yeah, that's kind of the gist of things. A couple outstanding puzzles we have. We've got this one, right? People want to watch you square. But I got to go get it on the street right now. Oh gosh. Drag Amaranth. No, you don't need to drag Amaranth anywhere. Let Amaranth will show up when Amaranth shows up. I don't think we're like we don't have we're not on like track for the thing anyways, right? Like we haven't really made progress on the chess set thing. But yeah, so we want to get the breaker box room. We know we can solve that one. I don't actually remember what we figured out for it, but somewhere in here we figured out how to solve the one with the levers. It was like 2 numbers. The one with the levers in the laboratory. Maybe I'll remember when I see it. If I don't, then I guess I'll have to like search through all these notes and figure out what the heck that was. But I'm pretty sure we figured out how to solve. Is this related to it? No, that's something else. We still don't know what this is. Yeah, I have no clue what this is. But yeah. I wish I remember what it was. If you consider that chess is just try hard checkers, I feel like that's wrong. I feel like checkers is like chess light. I don't think that the other way sounds right to me. Because I saw something and I'm like, okay, this is how you solve that, but I don't remember what it was, and I'm not seeing any notes here that pertain to that. Was it one of the? No, I don't think it was one of those. Did I forget? Wait, is one of the junk things actually? No, I don't think so. Can't remember. It was like 3 or 9 or something. Considered being wrong. Yeah, I don't have to consider that. I do that all the time. If you saw freaking my Balatro tournament performance on Saturday, gosh, that freaking game, man. Yeah, I don't remember what the heck it was. I do not remember what the heck it was. Oh well, I guess we'll figure it out again later. Did I write that down somewhere? Maybe I wrote that down. Maybe I wrote that down. First was on the... Right, we also, anytime we see a seed of music, I'm solving a puzzle that's not... I'm sorry, I'm solving a puzzle that's not even here and that I don't have a screenshot of. So it's hard to explain exactly what I'm doing here. I'm not solving a puzzle. I'm trying to remember because I figured out the solution to it, but I don't know if I wrote it down. And I don't know where that was. But I might just say, oh well. Because I really have no clue where the heck that was. And maybe we'll remember again when we see it. Oh well. Okay. Let's just proceed. Let's proceed for now. Just try to explore some new rooms. Try to find some of these rooms that we care about finding right now. Do we want to go outside first? Let's do what I usually do and check what are in these first. Let's go right first because we realized we went left first so often. Oh! I mean, that's a new... I wonder if there's certain new rooms that are... Like, okay, this is the first shop that doesn't cost gems, so I feel like that's new because I solved things. So, let's grab that. That's pretty neat. Oh, Chase... Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. I got a new room! I guess that's an issue with having that thing like that, but it's fine. Yeah, my bad. Also, let me put this thing back on this. Yeah. Okay. You want to see the game? I'm sorry. There you go. You guys can see the game now. So the room that I just got was shops. This. Thank you for visiting Mount Holly. We hope you enjoyed your stay here. It's rare. It might just be that I got really lucky. I don't know. Yeah. We Anna Gates? Huh? 46! Oh, it's that's cool. That's cool. Okay, well, I'm going to check that out soon. And there's a bunch of red princes. Nice. Some sort of... There's the bird that was on that drawing. I will check that out in a sec, but let's open these and go outside first. Bedroom or den are both really solid here. Probably den even more so. Yeah, let's go with the den. Let's go with the den. Okay. Wow, that's very open. Honestly, here, this is one of the rare times that like I am totally happy with putting a dead end at the entrance hall because I literally can go anywhere else. Let's go with the nook. Let's get a key. Yeah, let's do the nook. Seems good. All right. Let's go check the thing outside, get the outer room, and then we'll go deeper in from there. That's why we're doing it if you're streaming. Yeah. I think if I wasn't streaming, I would just go schizo mode with like papers everywhere. Just screenshots in like a notebook. But like, it's the problem with doing it in a physical notebook is that people can't see it, so I'll choose to only put a few things in there. Adds 8 classrooms to today's draft pool? Or the root cellar. Have I even seen classroom? I don't think I've even seen that as a room. So, have we? No, because there was music room, but I don't think we've seen a classroom. If I'm remembering correctly. Let's go with the schoolhouse. have like red yard streams like a psycho. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean that's what I did before, but then I just like dragged it all in there, so I had it all in one place to more easily switch between while streaming, right? And I feel like that's a fine way to do it. Like honestly, if it wasn't for Shan, I would have just kept doing it that way. But Shan did give me this better way to do it, so we're doing it that way now. So anyways, Herbie. Is that the name of our brother? No, wait. That's the name of our grandpa. Herbert Sinclair. Herbert S. Sinclair. Problem is, I don't want to like drag them in midstream, so unless they become like very relevant immediately, I'm just gonna save them and like drag them in later. Or maybe just like during I'll drag them all in at once. I don't know. Where's the here? Because I can just sort. Yeah, I could just sort by date and then still be able to know where all the new ones are and drag them in. Some sort of heater thing in the middle of the room. What? Okay. So that's a thing, apparently. So now we need to get fires. That looks like that the different color makes it look like that should be openable, but it's just not. Closing address. For the last 38 years, it has been my pleasure of serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spend our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention in my classes those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dared not even dream. So, Lady Epson. Is that... Dude, the names confuse me. Onio. Huh? That dreamer, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor. Wait, what? The dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add, forced me to give this speech. So I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more, I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps and building Reddington yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March, a decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today who I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild. Those here whose parents before them I have also taught and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace, and yet that is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow. What is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits on? Pun. Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and if I'm still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon-cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end. Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. Interesting. Did I screenshot the first one? I don't remember. Let me check. Oh, here comes the Morse code. Yeah, reminder, anyone, if you want to communicate about spoilerish stuff, use Morse code. If you don't want to get spoiled, don't translate it. If you know Morse code and you don't want to get spoiled, well, guess you gotta look away and try to not think about it. Okay. Save that. Okay. Well, that's neat. Is the game laggier? If the different notes thing makes the game laggier, I might not have to do it, because so far it seems kind of, I don't know, maybe it's just this room for some reason, but oh, within a timely manner. This kind of feels like just a random joke thrown in here, but I will screenshot in case it is relevant. Okay. Save that. Yeah. Okay, does not seem to be anything else here that is relevant, so I guess that's all for now. I swear the game feels choppier than usual. Let me pull up Task Manager and see how much resources are going into Pure Ref. Well, I mean, I can click. Why does it say 17 Google? Why the frick does it say Google Chrome 17? There's like I have 3 Google Chrome things open. The frick? We can close Discord. I have no reason to have Discord open right now. Also, Spotify is not open. Close Steam. Okay, no, it doesn't seem to. It doesn't even. Yeah, it actually uses quite little, so I don't think the Pure F is causing any issue. Okay, cool. It's just seeming laggy to me for whatever reason. So I believe that flame thing was over here somewhere, right? Yeah, it's right there. So for whatever reason, don't know what it does, but we do want to get 4 flames lit up over there to do that. There's also, I know there's like a limited amount of like gas supply to go around, right? And we know that we can turn off the gas supply over in the orchard if we need to. So there's more of it to go around to other things. Right now it's being used to take care of the apples, which I guess my assumption is just it increases the rate that we find apples inside the house, most likely, but who knows? Because this is set to take care of the smoke pots. But for now, I think we just go in and start exploring. Let's head into the gift shop first. Where do we want to go? Yeah, no, I want to check out the gift shop. Enjoy a lunch. We saw that on a drawing. Blue tents fit for a prince. Attractive CS6 cannon. Interesting. Alright. What do we got here? The frick? What do you mean question mark? For addition to walk-in closet, it just looks nice. Rich Rake 5 with lunchbox getting half of your dinner steps. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Swim trunks. Permanent addition to the pool. A pair of trunks is always handy for swimming. Just be sure to bring some keys. Okay. So we can go underwater maybe? Or something? Coming soon. Oh, that's probably because... Okay, this one's because it's probably for the console game. Which has not been added. The orchard, I know that there's a way to turn off the gas thing. I remember in the orchard there was a way to turn off the gas, which I believe is currently going to the smoke pots to take care of the apples. But there's a knob on there to turn off the gas that's going to those. I believe that'll, like, if I need more gas fuel. Unlock dare mode. Okay. So still don't know what that is, but that's how we get it, is we get the Swimboard plushie for freaking 110 coins. Blue tents can only be purchased after you have proven your merit as a scout by obtaining 8 trophies in your trophy room. Okay, gotcha. Still don't know what they do, but might just make the tent outside blue. You didn't try to do that, right? I do not remember. Are you insinuating that actually turns on a flame and I was just dumb and never tried it? Maybe I should check that next time I'm outside. Interesting. So we've already seen this one. Wish you were here. Nah. I feel like I probably turned it when I was there, but maybe I didn't. Christmas. I give up. I'm stumped. Are any of these gonna like... Should I be looking closely at these? It's about time you... Okay, I do wonder... Screenshot this one. The fact this is about time you visit Mount Holly and there's a clock there makes me wonder if there's this, like... If we want to try going in at that specific time. But anytime we want to, like, try... Like, the problem with testing something related to time is we have to, like, wait so long in order to actually have it, like, do what we want, right? But yeah. Okay. I think that's all there is to do for now. So I guess let's just check these. Maybe I should grab the gem from the den first. Yeah. Let's do that. So let's go this way instead. Okay. Let's see what's over here. Commissary is fine. Honestly, any of these are quite good in this corner. I think I want to do the library. We want to check out books and also get more floor plans that are less common. Seems very good as well. Okay. Yeah. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. And there's us. Wait. Oh my gosh. We know what day it is. Well... this might be the day... Oh, I don't remember how many days ago. Okay. This is extremely useful for opening the safe in the... This is extremely useful for opening the safe inside the shelter. Because we need to know what day it is to do that. So now we know what day it is. Well, we have a way to know what day it is. I don't know if this is when we drafted the library or if this is today. I'm guessing it's the last time we drafted the library, which is probably a day or two ago, I would think. So it's probably November... I would guess it's November 18th. I don't think it was in the last day that we did this. Could even be older than that. I don't know. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, a modest account of our town by Sir Andrew Darrell. The third largest... Actually, I should probably just screenshot this. Was it in that... It was in that screenshot. Okay. Third largest city in Fen Ares. And site of its former capital, Reddington is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, historic castle, charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Underground bazaar, interesting. Reddington is that time of unique, enchanting place lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. I'm going to just obnoxiously screenshot everything here just in case we need it. Yeah. Sorry, I probably should have like something to blow my nose while I'm here. I am sick. Botanical Gardens. Oh, that's pretty. Reddington's most popular attraction and a guaranteed crowd pleaser, the Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors for its Ageron canopy house and mausoleum, its petal-covered trails, and a mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busy season. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of natural countryside. Cobblestone Trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own site, even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. It looks ex-massive, a specimen of holly unique to the Reddington Mountains. Okay. Neat. Featherfall Keep. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest stomach, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Epson, has till recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Epsons since before the Third Era. Interesting. Okay. The Epsons are another well-known family around here. So it's the Sinclairs and the Epsons. Okay. After the death of Lord Epson, his son Lionel Epson left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall, which might have been marrying into the Sinclair family. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began again operating as a historic house museum and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a national landmark. Sorry, I cannot talk. Do my. Crashing out, quarter in today. Already wrote 2 essays, 3 short writing assignments. I have 2 more hours, 2 more short ones from my 500 milligrams caffeine. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Mina. That sounds rough. First Leo Mini, the Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda Aries when Reddington was still the capital. However, surface documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Interesting. Okay. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene... Oh, I didn't screenshot that. I need to screenshot that. This one, of all the ones, is probably the most important to screenshot because this is related to people, the family. Okay. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fog, clear water, and gliding swans. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fen Area's premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the 100 Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. Interesting. I wonder if the fact that it's open on Mondays and Fridays specifically will ever be relevant. Could be. Okay. Save that one. Mount Holly. An elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. What do I mean by realm? Beyond the physical challenge itself, there said something about realms. Something about realms in the list of trophies. Interesting. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly. Okay, that's us, right? Nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of the Mount Holly Schoolhouse in '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. Okay. Neat. Save that one. Okay. Mainway Station Bazaar. So this is the underground bazaar we heard about. For the sentimental tourists wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar. But don't be too hasty. This could be where the door underground leads to. Possibly. Maybe. Maybe not. Don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Reddington's central railway station, in a time where the realm's trains were still in service. Now the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you are bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Reddington. Neat. Okay. Save that one. We have several more screenshots to work with. Is this the last page? It is. I'm going to screenshot this real quick, and then we'll just be done with the screenshots, and then look at this map a little bit more before I close this. Okay. Cool. This window sound is super triggering. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. So where are we? Where are we? Mount Holly. So we are like over here, I think. We're on the other side of the mountain relative to Reddington. Featherfall Keep, that's where the Epsons are. Trinsdale Lake. 100 Bells. Barrow's End. Burrow's End? Curious what that is. The Arios River. Angel Tower. Been something about angels. Something Tetser Park or something like that. Something Station Bazaar. Mainway Station Bazaar. Okay. This might be relevant at some point. Not relevant right now, but... Alright. So, that's cool. Let's, where's the thing where we check out the next book? I believe that's upstairs. We can also check the thing, our, like, journal thing up here as well. Inheritance, so there we go. That's when we reached, 46. Neat. Uh-huh. Yeah. 4 upgrade discs is cool. Wait, I thought there was a thing on here. Maybe it's the other one. Wasn't the other one that, like... I thought there was a thing in there that showed, like, what creations we've made. Okay, no, yeah, that's in here. That's in here. I think that Sledgehammer is still checked in there. I don't think we picked that up yet. Drafted Den, Nook, and Hallway. Science Fenton, Saw Library and Laboratory. Love the aquarium. Yep. Space for commissary, observatory, dining room. Wasn't there one for like most skipped? Is that what? Oh yeah. We keep on skipping the root cellar. We will get it. We just keep on seeing other new ones that we want to check out instead. Yeah, still only made the jackhammer and the power hammer. Haven't done the other. So it sounds like there's 8 total of these. Stamp collection. So, okay, so we have to look at it closely with the magnifying glass for it to show up in the stamp collection. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Large version of the lockpicking kits. Okay. Good to know. Okay. Where's the thing to check out another book? Does that like not show up until the next time we're in here? Or am I missing it? I think that was on the table. So we might have to wait to come back here again to get another book, which is kind of disappointing. But it's fine. Yeah, I feel like it was the thing that was on the table, and now this is what's on the table. So can I return? Return. All right, I'm gonna. Where's my pen? I know I have the screenshot of the date, but I want to make sure I write down what day it was on. Spawns next time. Let's see. So the thing that was on the table is off the table? The thing that was on the table is off the table. What do you mean? Oh, it's off the table? Yeah. We can't, it's off the table. We can't use it. All right. So, November 16th, 93. First checked book. Seen day 10. Checked out somewhere between day 6 and 9. Nice. My guess, what would I actually, I can look at the previous floor plan. I don't need to guess that. Okay, so I think we've only hit the library once before today, right? Wait, am I missing it? I think I missed it. Somewhere towards the middle. Am I blind? Oh, it's here. It's day 8. Okay. So it's day 8. Seen day 10. Checked out day 8. So, theoretically, today should be November 18th. It's good to hear me. Always have to have things to always gotta have those things to keep you sane. Okay. So I think that today is the 18th. So next time we get the shelter, we can try to go for unlocking that safe in there. Okay. Cool. Cool. What we got here? Classroom! Oh, this is useful. I wonder if I should have waited on this till we had more gems. I think I'll just do the wine cellar. We've got a lot of classrooms in there, so we can get that later. Servants' quarters is pretty useless when it's just one key. Does not seem very worth it. The wine cellar's one we haven't gotten yet, so makes sense. Found them in Vegas chat too? Dang, nice. Okay. Oh, I like the ambience here. This could be relevant. Man, I'm single. Does that mean I need to hang out in Vegas chat more? Is that is that the place to meet someone? Okay. All right. So if we get a shovel, we have something to dig up here. We already have the letters for this whole area down here. I like the wine cellar. It is cool. Does not seem to be anything else that I really care about right now. Most likely. Just that cute trust. How could so you could say Vagabond spawned the Lover's Tarot? There you go. There you go. Okay. Well, does he have a fool over there for another one for me, or am I being a fool for expecting that? Okay, let's move on. Okay. There's the key we need to pick up in the Nook. Let's just go and open this here. Spare room is good. We can't hit a dead end right here, that's for sure. When this is the only way to open up towards this area, besides just, you know, over here with the Nook and stuff. So, yeah. Good song, man. So go there. Dr. Spectre. Oh, man. I mean, he is the one that always says the hung or I guess Raffle says that a lot, right? But maybe don't look for people in Raffle's chat. No offense to anyone who hangs on Raffle's chat, but Raffle's chat has a reputation, you know. Big D, as we call him in the biz. He's supposed to make me use death. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Do we continue along this line, or do we go grab the key before we go too far down this direction without a key in possession? This is fine. We can just go this way for now. Alright. What we got here? First chance to get a classroom. Direction-wise, I don't love it, but it's fine, I suppose. Having a bunch of these in the lineup is weird. So they all turn right, correct? So we want to kind of organize things in a way that turning right is okay. Which is not how things are set up right now. These all need to turn left. But yeah, I don't really know actually how you really like build for that, but I think we just go with classroom here. Because chapels, whatever. Corridor I love keeping till later if possible. I mean, the corridor is fine here, I suppose. It does open up a little bit more to see other areas. But also, once we get into the foundation, we can explore this area anyways. So, like, maybe going forward here is a little bit less important. Okay. Great. Are they going to go up in grades as we find more classrooms? An apple on the teacher's desk. Amazing. Okay. Fill in each object below with its correct color. Can I? Grade 1. Okay, the fact I've seen realms and I look at the globes and they do not look like Earth, I'm starting to think more and more that we're not on Earth. Red, purple, 10 out of 20. We can use these to figure out what is correct. I don't know how that helps us. You must really like red. Is this wait, no, where's Simon? Weren't we the Red Prince? I guess other people really like red too. I mean, it's a common color, I think, for a little kid alike, but yeah. Big thonk moment. Yeah, a lot to think about here. Each color is only used twice. Okay. Well, these mean nothing until we figure out a way to actually, like, do something with the puzzle. Like, because we can screenshot it all and solve it, but, like, until we can fill one out ourselves or do something else with it, it doesn't really do anything for us. Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference? Oh, another hint to how to do this one. Yeah, those are colors, all right. Thanks. Like, what do we do? I might just have to screenshot them and go next, because I don't know. Do I solve them just to like solve them? Which one's closest? I mean, there's like no point, right? I could take a screenshot of this and fill it in myself. I mean, we might as well. We're going to need this. Given the puzzles here, we're going to need this at some point. Well, we've got them all sitting right here and we don't have to screenshot every individual one. Like, I might as well do that. Okay, let's solve the puzzle. I would like to solve the puzzle. Okay. Let me close that, bring up this thing, and let me zoom out here. Bring these other ones in. Let me, really quick, while we're doing this, might as well just bring this up. And then open the file so I can get it from there. Scroll down to the bottom here. Just add in everything that we've gotten. Yeah, I'm just going to add in this one for now. I'm not going to bother. I'll get the other ones later. Oops, added in twice. Delete one of them. Zoom in. Okay. Zoom in a little bit more. Okay. Okay. So, trying to solve this. So, make sure each one's the correct color. I also need to bring up, I can just like actually color these in. I would assume the fire hydrant is red, but let's actually confirm that because it might not be as it seems, right? Could be a huge red herring. That was not intentional. Okay. Like let's get, so 10 out of 12, 9 out of 12, 10 out of 12, 2 out of 12. So we can look at 2 of the 10 out of 12s. What can we confirm out of that? Maybe I do need to take a screenshot of each of these. That would just be easiest. Do I want to? I want to just like do it from like running around to them in game, and not having to bother with messing with the screenshots outside as much. But probably the more efficient way to do this is just to pull them up next to each other in screenshots. So. Okay. I'm not going to assume that things are the colors that I would expect. How fast you're going to go through these than Vegapunk affectionate. Oh no. People have been saying I've been going pretty fast from what I've heard. Okay. Save that one. And then this one. Okay. Open 46 on day 9. Yeah, that was, things kind of really lined up for me. It was kind of crazy. All right. Let me go back to the files. Add these 4 in around the same area. Oops. Let me bring this up. So you can totally copy paste images to seem faster than saving the screenshot. Oh, yeah. I'm already using the snipping tool. I'm just hitting save instead. That's probably that does sound faster. I probably should start doing that instead. Okay. Let me zoom in on this. Let's move this one over to here. Let me. There's not like a good clean way to do this. That's good enough. Okay, you can see them all there. 150 words max. They want 300. Well, it can't be your fault for putting in the wrong amount then, right? If you. Wait, what do you like? Yeah, regardless, yeah, you got it. You got it. Okay. So let me put the two 10 out of 12 next to each other right here. Okay. So Control-Shift-D, bring up the pencil. Between the two that are 10 out of 12, what are the differences? I'm gonna, before we do anything else, let's circle the ones that are different. So the flag is different. The lizard is different. The other flag is also different. Well, all the flags are different. Okay. And then the rest are the same. So those are the 4 differences between those two. Which does not guarantee... Wait, no. That guarantees the rest are correct, right? Because out of each one where they differ, one of them is correct. Assuming there's not some like weird random nonsensical teaching thing going on here. Out of the 4 that are different between the two, 2 of them have to be correct, and 2 of them have to be wrong. Sorry, yeah, because they're yeah. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? What I'm trying to say? Yeah. Two of them are right, 2 of them are wrong, because otherwise, because if one of them was like wrong on both of them, that was not that one, then it would throw things off. So, yeah. Okay. So we can color in the ones that we have. So, nope, that didn't. What? Oh. There we go. Fire hydrant is red. I love this. All right, y'all, coloring stream. The marker is blue. The grapes are purple. The broccoli is green. The bananas are yellow. The water is blue. The pumpkin is orange. And the wagon is red, but we're going to have to like move this thing over annoyingly to get that. There we go. Okay. As 42 could Hitchhiker to the Galaxy go next. Yes, but I don't know how to write 42 in here, so we're stuck with this instead. Okay, so other things that we can take into consideration now. So these two are both confirmed red. The things we'd expect to be red are red. So none of the flags can be red. It doesn't really get us anywhere, but none of the flags can be red. We know that from the top left one. We also know each color is only used twice, so none of the flags will be blue either. Okay, yeah, each color is only used twice. We've already used blue. We've already used blue twice. So this flag has to be correct. So the upper left flag has to be yellow. That's slightly different yellow, but it's. Let me make sure that I can't accidentally mistake that for orange somehow later. Like it's pretty clearly yellow, but let's just be safe. And then see what else. Is there anything else that's used twice on any of them? No, the upper right manages to use each one only twice each. Okay. So this one was correct about the yellow. So this is correct about one more, and then the other two are wrong. How are things looking in the bottom left? Is there any two or more on that one either? There are 3 things marked as yellow there, but we already know that the marker's wrong, right? So if we if we remove the marker, the bottom left also has. Okay, so wait. So there's the lizard and there's 2 more flags. Those are the only things we're working with. So this one, okay, so we know that this. All right. These are all the things that we're working with right here, not this one. Let me just like clean things up a little bit so it's easier to look at. Okay, so we're looking at this here. Because this one was correct, out of these, this one has 1 right. This one has 2 rights. And this one also has 2 right. No, because they got the flag yellow. Wait, is that yellow or no, that's yellow. So they got the flag right. So this one also only has 1 right. Because it got the well, let me, everything else is correct, right? They got the marker wrong, so that's one of the things wrong. And then they got, but the flag was correct. So yeah, so only one of these is right. Okay. The student has become the teacher. Hello, 3x Poker. Yeah, I don't know what I am, but I'm doing something here. All right. So this is 1 right, this is 2 right, this is 1 right. I'm pretty sure that's correct. So what does that mean? So only one of them, those things is purple. Only one of those things is purple. The lizard can't be red. Oh, wait, that makes this easy. Right? I'm overthinking this. The lizard can't be red. I didn't need to do all that. This is correct, and then we just well, I guess we might have to figure something out from there. But the lizard can't be red, so those 2 are correct. So just give me. This flag is purple. That's too dark. Wait, what? Oh, because okay, yeah, that's why. This flag is purple. And then this flag is orange. That's not a good looking orange. All right, make it more bright. And then the lizard. So this one already had one of them correct. So it's the lizard is green, which also just makes sense because there's one, like, you have 2 of each. So, I mean, there's multiple ways to figure that out. But I think I tried hard this more than I needed to because I feel like that wasn't that hard. But, you know. Okay, so we solved the puzzle. I still don't know what that does for us, but we solved the puzzle. So, you know, there's that. Let me zoom in on. No. Wait, what? Why did it just... Oh, what? Okay, how do I move this to the back? Shan, how do I move this behind my drawings? Help. Always on bottom. No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Okay. I hit always on bottom thinking that it was meaning that thing goes to the bottom, but no, that means the window goes to the bottom, and now it's under the blueprints window. I need to figure out how to get to it without closing blueprints. Oh my gosh. Okay. Always on top. No? Oh. It didn't save. It didn't save. Okay. That... Well, it's still open in the other one, but it's underneath. Okay, there we go. Okay. Window. So let's remove that. Always on bottom disabled. Select image and press down key. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. There we go. Okay. So we have that. Sorry, y'all. I got skill issue with the, the notes taking thing. I is painfully aware how much different those 2 greens are. Yeah. Is that a GIF? No. That's just my notes. Looked like it? Was it with the way that I was doing made it look like a GIF? Okay, so we know what these are supposed to be. We know what color they're supposed to be, but I don't know what the heck that does for us yet. It might be something with the flags. So like mountain is yellow, hourglass is purple, heart is orange. I don't know. I guess we'll try to find out later. Because I don't think we have. So the 8 is turned sideways and is infinity for some reason. Screenshot that just in case it's relevant. Probably isn't. Probably just a little goofy thing, but could matter. Okay. Let me try doing what... Well, then I have to zoom back out of this. I'm just going to save it for now. Okay. What's weird is like this doesn't line up. We got blue, green, yellow. Well, I guess violet and purple. Sure, whatever. It's just Tekken 8 ranked system notation. I know nothing about Tekken besides that it's a fighting game, so I don't know what that means, but oh, is that what this is? Do you want to eat apple now or wait in case we get salt later? I'll just eat apple now, probably. Okay. Where's Code to Voice? Read this chat too? You started that? Nice, nice. Yeah. Yeah, Shan ported it over, I think. took that idea and brought it over to here. It is a smart idea for sure. Okay, yeah, I think we just go on because I like I said, we solved the puzzle, but I really don't see any way to interact with something that can use that solution to do anything. We don't exactly have something to write with for this. So we solve the puzzle and we figure out what that actually means later. What if it's just literally means nothing and it was just for the fun of it? I don't know, there's other classrooms in the thing, so maybe we find the other ones and then we go from there.